she had so much, you know, I know she must have been frightened to death. The landlady fussed over we four little children as we stood looking out the window waiting for our mom to come home. And I can still see these trees that have crashed onto the ground during that storm, and see my mom walking with her arms full toward that house when she got home. Our parents made sure that we all made it to Sunday school and church every Sunday. Our father would make a special effort to spend one-on-one time with each of us now and then by taking us out to the ice cream parlor for a milkshake. And I'm sure that this was my mom's idea, not my dad's. But I remember this one incident too. I think I must have been about 16, and we were sitting at the counter having our milkshake, and a gentleman who was sitting somewhere in the room said, "Look at that kudu up there with that young girl." And my dad always laughed about this. It's such a funny thing for him. When Mother was 80 years old, she attended college classes and the big right to begin to write stories. My mom had always wanted to write a novel, and she did write one time, which I read, and that was absolutely wonderful. I was a teenager at that time. But she sent it in and got rejected, and she never did try again. So when she was 80, she went to college and began to write stories about her family's life. She completed 24 chapters of a book that she had finally begun to write her book. She completed 24 chapters, but wasn't able to finish the book before she died. However, she had written an outline of the chapter titles, and my sister and I gathered and completed the chapters and other documents and arranged them in order. Then her granddaughters did the hard part, like typing, editing, arranging for publication of the book, and distribution to family members. Before I close, I'd like to read one of my mom's little stories.